Hello, we are Team 3, and our topic is summarization. What is summarization? That is the task of generating a short summary of a few sentences to capture the ideas of an article. And the main idea behind the text summarization is to be able to find a short subset of the most essential information from the entire set in a human readable format. And there are two main approaches to text summarization. The first one is abstraction-based summarization, which is made according to the defined metric without making any changes to the text. And the second one is abstraction-based summarization, which is more like a human writing abstract usually does. It is not a mere selection of a few existing passages or sentences extracted from the source. And then the second part is some review of our research paper. The first one is the abstractive text summarization using sequence-to-sequence RNNs and beyond, which is written by some IBM guys. And they have used some models to like the encoder-decoder RNN with attention and LWT. And they also build the models for capturing keywords using feature-rich encoder, and also they modeling using a switching generator pointer to figure out or to deal with the unseen words during while the summarization. And the key conclusion of this paper is that they apply the attention encoder-decoder for the task with very promising results, which outperforming the state-of-the-art results significantly on two different data sets. And as part of their future work, they plan to build more robust models for summarize consisting of multiple sentences. And then we also have a paper named Get to the Point, Summarization with Point Generator Networks. And they pointed out that there are two shortcomings in the current model. First one is they are liable to reproduce factual details inaccurately, and the second one is the repetition. So they build models to deal with those problems.
Our next research paper is a neural attention model for abstractive sentence summarization. In this model, which is based on the Facebook AI researchers and which is based on Facebook and Harvard AI researchers, this proposes a fully data-driven approach to abstractive sentence summarization. The work they performed is a sentence-level summarization, which also combines deletion and a freedom with the less constraints of using same words from the input and just deleting from input. This provides a wider range of training. It performs sentence level summarization, which means each sentence is fed into the model to obtain the words in the summary. The input has x1 to xm words, and the vocabulary is built from all of the words. As we can see from this chart, the rows contribute to the article and the columns contribute to the summary. As we see, the Russian Defense Minister Ivanov called Sunday for the creation of a joint front for combating global terrorism, and we obtain an abstractive summary of Russia calls for joint front against terrorism. This tells us that the input is x1 to x18, the first sentence of the article, and the output is y1 to y8, which gives a generated headline. And each word obtained from the summary is an input to predict the next word in the summary. It uses an encoder approach, and it also uses an encoder decoder approach, and it performs the training using conditional probability. This model can be used for news headline generation, and the dataset that they use in this paper are DUC 2003 and DUC 2004, and 500 news articles from New York Times. These articles are trained on These articles are trained on pair the headline of each